Hey everyone, Joseph Zabrowski giving you a testimonial on the Apiary Fund. I've told you about it from the beginning. I've gone through the training, and so I'm almost at the end now. I'm in the gold modules near the very end here. So it's probably um, you know going to be the main testimonial since I'm going through the very end of it right now. So in the Apiary Fund, it's really fun. I mean, because it's very addicting. I mean, it's like a game, like a computer game in a lot of ways. I just tell you a quick story. It's also very challenging. It's been very challenging at times, and another cool thing is that it really has increased my confidence for real financial freedom for the future. Because literally, when you learn this skill, just like if you were to learn any other skill, which I said from the beginning, whether a plumber, a hairdresser, uh, you know, um, just some kind of mechanic or something, a carpenter. Um, Once you learn this skill, you have it for the rest of your life. And the really nice thing about it is that this skill um, has has just leaps and bounds greater potential of earning you large amounts of money than, say, being a plumber or a carpenter or something else like that. So that's one of the reasons I've chosen. I mean, you're talking about a $6 trillion a day industry, so I knew that going in. So, you know, one thing I haven't told you about, and the reason I didn't tell you about it was because I didn't use the tool. It's a proprietary tool that is offered in this program, and I will tell you that this tool is worth the price of the entire program, just this tool alone. I mean, it is truly remarkable, this tool. I'll tell you a quick story that will lead you into why I got involved with the tool in the program. Okay, so, you know, in our program we have a copper, bronze, silver, and then gold modules that you have to go through. It's your training so that you can become an excellent trader and get funded. Okay, so I kind of cruised right through silver. I even cruised through gold 1. But when I got into gold 2, when I say cruise, I mean I was very successful. Actually, I would say successful to very successful. And then when I got into gold 2, this coronavirus thing started, and the market started going crazy. So previous to gold 2, I was using what was taught in the course, the fundamentals of support and resistance, and retracements, 50% retracements, etc. Fundamentals like that, and various other fundamentals. They have tons of indicators as well. So anyways, I was just kind of cruising along with that, and the market that I was trading is the most popular market in the industry. It's the Euro USD pair. So there was for the last year, there's been a pretty consistent downward trend in that market. So I pretty much just rode that trend, and as a result, I was successful. So I saw that I could be successful via, fundamentals like support, resistance, and retracement levels. I found that I could be successful in a fairly, easy market. I wouldn't say easy, but a fairly normal market, I should say. Okay, now when the coronavirus hit, the markets went crazy and it started doing things that were just totally outside of the pattern that was going on previously. I mean, the market just went vertical. Like, I remember this one day, it just went vertical, and it did that for like various days. And as a result, it went against everything, the pattern that it originally had. Okay, so I started getting confused. I didn't know the long-term bias of the markets anymore, and that was the key. Once you lose your confidence in the long-term bias of the markets, a lot of bad things can happen. So, when I'd go to trade, it was kind of like I felt like I was gambling at that point. I felt like I was just guessing. And I learned that you don't ever want to get into a market when you feel like you're guessing or gambling. When you have a 50-50 chance, like it's roulette, black or red, I think it is. And so I continued to study the markets, and I decided, because during that time I had some bigger losses, and so I had to find something that was more concrete than just the fundamentals of support and resistance and retracements. So what I did was, there's a great tool in this course called the wobble technique, and it is a proprietary technique created by Sean Lucas. And I'm honest to God, you guys, this technique it's literally genius. I mean, it is so unbelievably good, you guys. I mean, it made my trading so much easier. As you can see on the screen today, just today, I traded for about 3 hours or so. It was a little longer than usual. I started out trading about an hour to 2 hours every day, and then I just started trading at different times and thereafter. And so today I traded for about 3 hours, and I made 766 pips. And I guarantee you, I could have made 1,000 pips easily today. The way the market was moving, I just know that I could, but I have various other things to do today, so I had to stop. So anyways, before I learned the wobble technique, I was averaging between 50 pips a day to about 250 pips a day, somewhere in that range. Using the wobble technique, today I made 766 pips. The day before I made like 400, over 400. The day before was like 450 something pips. So my pips have increased, 2 to 3 times what they previously were. And this is just by using this technique. So I would say to anybody out there, I mean, this technique, you guys, it is phenomenal. I mean, it is just, it makes life so much easier. It's really fun. It really, and what it does is, the reason it's so phenomenal is because what Sean Lucas is doing here is he's taking the nature of the markets. Like the nature of most markets is that they move up and down. Like if the market is going north, it's supposed to go up. Any market will move up and down in order to get to the north spot that it's supposed target that it's supposed to get to. Or if the target is south, the market will move up and down to get to that southern target, right? It's just commonplace. So that's the nature of the markets. It always moves up and down to get to wherever it has to. What Sean Lucas has done is he has leveraged this, natural tendency of the market to move up and down. He's leveraged the nature of the markets in this technique that he offers to everybody in the program. And it's literally like he has it's like he has the forex market in his hand. It's like he's holding like this forex beast's neck, and he's looking into its eyes and saying, "Go ahead, go either way, make my day." I mean, that's what it's like. I mean, he's like the Dirty Harry of forex trading. He's considered one of the best forex traders in the world. The guy's the nicest guy you'll ever meet, but when he gets into the markets, man, he's an animal. So, I mean, that's literally what it is. I mean, when you use this technique, it doesn't matter where the market goes, you make money, man. It's like you actually want the market to move against you, because you can make a lot more money a lot of times when it's moving against you. Because you know that when it does move against you, it will move back down too, because that's the nature of the markets. So that is it. That's my long testimony here. So if you'd like to get involved with the Apiary Fund, also, if you're not aware of it, the Apiary Fund funds your account once you're ready to trade. Once you're profitable, they fund your account. So in other words, if you join at the $2,000 level, the $5,000 or the $10,000 level, they give you that, whatever you join at, they put that money back into your account so you can trade with it. And then as you continue to be profitable, Sean Lucas funds your account with more of his own personal money. So he trains you so that you can become an excellent trader and have this great skill that you can use for the rest of your life. And then once you're fully trained, he then funds your account with his own money. And then as you continue to grow and get better, he funds your account with more of his money. The reason he does that is because he has a vested interest in you being successful. Because if you're in the Apiary Fund, he shares in the profits with you. Okay, you can always leave the Apiary Fund. Like after you're trained, you can leave the Apiary Fund and go your own way if you want. He's not going to fund your account if you go your own way. But just as long as you stay in the Apiary Fund, he'll continue to fund your account to a certain degree. Like I got in to the $10,000 level, so he'll fund my account up to $250,000 of his own money. Now that's pretty amazing. And as I said, this wobble technique is it's more that particular technique is worth more than the course. You know what I paid for the course. Literally, it's a life changer. It really is. So that's it, you guys. If you want to learn more, if you want to get involved, I'll put my phone number below this video, and we'll get you rolling. So take care and God bless. Thanks.